Sussex police have launched an investigation after video footage emerged of a man being kicked by an officer after he'd been tasered on Brighton seafront. The man, who was later arrested for shoplifting, appears to be kicked after being stunned by a 50,000 volts electric shock.
Well, Sussex police say they hadn't received a complaint about the actions of the officers. The video was only drawn to their attention yesterday. John Hunt reports.
Tasered to the ground, a man hits the floor face first, his arms by his side and underneath him, unable to break his fall. But watch again, and you'll see one of the officers appear to kick him to the back of his thigh. This has concerned campaigners.
What we've seen in Brighton in this case is going to become more common in the UK as more of our frontline police officers get armed with taser weapons. And I think this kind of case puts the question to us whether or not we want to see this kind of policing, whether or not we want to see frontline police armed with taser weapons.
Sussex police have 103 non-firearms officers trained to use taser. Between February 2012 and January 2013, taser was discharged 8 times. And the tasers used by Sussex police discharged 50,000 volts. The video only begins with the barbs already attached to the man. We don't see how he'd been behaving before, although Sussex police say they were responding to reports that a man had pushed supermarket staff to the ground and had attempted to steal food and drink. Police say it was local officers who arrested the man. They say that the action was necessary in order to carry out a safe arrest. The man himself has not complained about what happened, but in light of the video, the force's Professional Standards Department is now looking into the matter.
It wasn't a kick, it seemed to me, with the toe. It was with a side of the foot, and it was struck quite low down on the right thigh. And I think what the officer was trying to do was to get that leg to bend on the basis of that. The rest of that individual would then follow it to the ground, and they would then be able to restrain him.
Sussex police say the man was arrested on suspicion of theft and obstructing police. His health and welfare was checked before he was bailed until the 26th of July.
Well, John Hunt joins us now live from Brighton. And John, Sussex police recently increased the number of its officers carrying tasers.
Yes, in March it announced that it was training an additional 160 officers to use taser and removing the requirement that those officers would have to be specifically firearms trained officers. The force says that taser is very effective at preventing the escalation of situations involving violence and potentially dangerous people. In this specific case, though, they say that they are examining the facts thoroughly, which will include a good look at that video, but also talking to the officers and looking into all the facts that occurred before that video clip started rolling.
OK, John, thank you.